This is without doubt the most expensive film I've ever bought in my life. So here I am. Unfortunately, the microphone I was using decided to pack up in the middle of this, so didn't record any of it. Anyway, what I'm saying is that film is really, really expensive. Here's a Hasselblad Polaroid camera, and I'm going to open it up and take it out. And then it makes lots of crinkly noises and open it up again. Then there's the Hasselblad bit itself, and that is an absolute pain in the arse to get the Polaroid film in. So I'm now going to speed up the rest of this and get to the end of this clip. This is my face when I find out the microphone doesn't work. So the reason why Polaroid and Hasselblad teamed up for this was because back in the day when film was a really, really big thing, you couldn't get film developed quickly. It's not like when you go into a studio now, you take a picture and all of a sudden you see the picture. You would have had to take your shots, go to the darkroom or the lab, get it developed and then come back. And of course that could be several days to a week before you get your film back. And of course you've lost the shot. So Polaroid developed this back from the Hasselblad, which meant that you could put this in, clip it onto the back. You could then take the pictures and set your settings until you had the perfect picture, change your back for your film back, and then take the picture that you wanted on film. It's quite clever, really. Right, so how does this thing work? So the process of putting the film in was not straightforward, and I basically ended up having to go to search YouTube to actually find out how to do it. This took about 20 minutes. Okay, so finally installed the film. Those don't go through there, which you think they would. They actually stick out like the top. So that goes around there. Then that, can you see the number 1? So that's exposure number 1. Right, so in theory, we then fit this onto the back of our Hasselblad. That thing's getting in the way, so we fit that there. And that is on. Right, so in theory, again, this is where I probably should have read instructions. We screwed up this first one because we didn't leave it time. Right, so actually, yeah, I took it out too early. I should really follow instructions. So there's £10 now, Let's try that again. We'll do a bit of a lighter source, I think. Still left 2.8, 1/60th of a second. Pull that out. So one comes out and we've got to wait 100 seconds. So this has been sitting for 100 seconds in developer, and now we're going to slowly strip it apart and let's see what the picture shows. There we go. So if I was to look at this and go, right, well, I'm not going to put film in like that because obviously it's horrendously underexposed. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a picture again and we're going to drop the exposure down to, we're going to put it down to 1/15th of a second. It probably will be slightly blurry because you should do something like that on a tripod. But note we're on exposure number 3 of 10. Pull it out. Pull that out and wait another 100 seconds. Okay, right, let's see what this Let's see what this looks like, shall we? There we go, much better exposed. I mean, the window is overexposed, so you'd end up putting in a filter for that, but you understand how what I would now do is now put my film on the back and take the picture, and I would know with pretty good certainty that the picture I take of this is exactly what I want, thus saving me time, money, and having to do it all over again. So that, folks, is why the Polaroid back was invented, but at £10 a shot, it's definitely not cheaper than using a film, even with Kodak's 64% increase in prices.